Okay guys, welcome to the garden. What we're looking at here is some papaya trees. I have a few around here. The two closest to me, these were transplanted. They're all volunteers. These two were transplanted. The one in the back is a volunteer and it grew beside the wall. I'll show you that one in a minute. I have a blog post with pictures of all the flowers, of what they look like, the male, the female. And this tree closest to me here, that one is what they call an hermaphrodite, meaning it has both male and female flowers on it. This is the first time I've had one of those, and not all that impressed. In the blog post with the flowers, I explain why we don't need male flowers. We want like this one. See that one? We'll get a close-up of this one. This is all female. This is what we want. This is right at a high level. And this is every branch. You see right here, this is where the branch came out, and we got a fruit. Branch, fruit. One flower, one fruit. You can get pairs and triples and off of each branch, but normally it's one and one. On the big tree up there, I have had doubles. I don't know about triples. You can see this branch comes off. Look at that. This branch is dying, and branch I call it. It's a leaf. You know, every one. And more flowers coming. I don't have any flowers open right now, but if you look at the blog post on the flowers, you'll see what they look like open. Pretty cool looking. There's the top. This is what we want. This is what we need. Look at all these beautiful fruit, you know, just getting going. This is the hermaphrodite or bisexual, whatever you want to call it. It put out two really long cucumber-like fruit at the start, and they're quite the size, but they don't seem to be getting any bigger around. Kind of weird. Then we had the third one, which looks like a chili pepper, and it hasn't grown in a long time either. And this was all covered in mostly male flowers. If we look up here, lots of male flowers, and I got some really good pictures of this. But basically you got the long stem that comes out. The female flowers stay right tight to the leaf, and like I showed on the other one. And these male ones, they come out like 6 inches long, you know. That's not as long. This tree, in my opinion, is useless. You put out two fruit or three. As soon as these fruit come off, the tree's coming down. It's not doing anything, you know. It's grown from here all the way up, no fruit. So all I get out of this is some pretty cool shade. I did have up under the leaf, there was a hummingbird. There's a bug on right there. There's a hummingbird that was sleeping in here at night. Or a bird that looks like a hummingbird anyway. That was pretty cool. The big one here is a volunteer, and it's very, very high. That's close. I'd say the top of the tree is 20 feet at least. And it's got something that not all of them do. It put on a branch. And the branch has fruit on it. The fruit on the branch is a bit small, but it's still putting out. Birds are getting a lot of these. But this tree here alone has put out a truckload of fruit easily a pickup truckload. It's just the fruit at the bottom from about here. They were huge. I took off 2 fertilizer bags in the same day, and you couldn't even miss them. There was that many. They were huge. They went to Bangkok, I believe. We'll give them away. And this one here is one I cut down. It's rotted away now. It's a volunteer, same. They grew right tight to the wall. The big one, the live one, it did crazy well. This one, only a couple of fruit and then nothing after that. There's a volunteer in here. It looks like something ate it. It was doing all right the last time I looked. Look at that, huh? I think he's done. He's got a little leaf. this is the garden bed where they all came from. All except one. And majority of them were males. Almost all of them. You see where I cut this one off and it's coming back. It's coming back out of the stump, yeah? This is a male tree. The males, there was probably 10 in here that I fed to the goats already. Plus the ones I've taken out and transplanted. This is the newest one. It's a female. See that flower starting to open. Growing them in a garden bed like this is a very bad idea. I did this once. It filled the entire bed full of roots. They go to one end of the bed, hit the concrete wall, turn around and go back to the other one. Unbelievable, just zigzag filled the entire bed full. I used to have a nice big one right here, but something ate the top out of it and it died. The growing top on these trees are very sensitive and they don't do well if they get stung or something, you know. Occasionally the top can die and it'll send out another branch, like the big one, the big tree I got put out a second branch. This is a male tree. I transplanted this one when it was quite small, about a foot high, and yeah, I didn't get lucky on this one like I did with the others. It's covered in male flowers. So this is goat's food, you know. I don't need it. It does me no good. So when I need some food for the goats, this will be coming out of here. Until then, I'll just leave it alone and let it get bigger. Goats love these. The rabbits do as well. Don't matter if it's dry leaves or fresh leaves, they love them. Okay guys, well that's it. A look at some papayas we have growing here. Papaya for us, 90% of it is eaten green. A little bit bigger than this, but not a lot. Sometimes. Rarely do they get ripe. And half the ones that get ripe go to the chickens. They just preferred green, you know. That's just where we live and what they like. Papaya is a very popular ingredient here, obviously. And we'll keep growing them and giving them away. They're nice gifts. Alright guys, well that's it. As always, thanks for watching. Link to the flowers, if you want to check out what the flowers look like, it's in the video description. Oh, I have been told, or I have seen videos where they say you cannot transplant papayas. I've seen people grow them in pots and then said that they can't be transplanted out, stuff like that. I've transplanted them many times and I've never, let me think, never had one die freshly transplanted. I've had them die afterwards, but for other reasons, like the one where the top, I'll show you on here. See the little top right here? All the leaves come out and the little crown right there. You know? So if that dies or gets bitten, eaten by something, tree's done. 99% of the time the tree is done. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Alright guys, like I said, as always, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Check out the link to the blog post with the flowers in the video description.